Hi guys, how you all doing today? Well, we're back. It's another match day vlog today. League Cup semi-final special today. It's Hibs against Celtic at Hampden Park. Need you say more? It is a huge game for Hibs today. I think I said this in my last vlog when we played Celtic. Today's going to be a hard game. There is no getting away for that. It's going to be such a hard game today. We know how good a team Celtic are. They're still unbeaten in League and Cup in Scotland anyway. You know, 59 domestic matches unbeaten. That's some record for any team in the world. That is some record. We're going to go out. We're going to. I'm fully confident in Neil Lennon and the boys just to get. You know, if they're going to go out, they're going to go down fighting. I do think we're going to go out and we're going to try very much to put this to bed. You know, we came very near. When we played Celtic last month, when we played them at Parkhead, got a 2-2 draw. We actually took the lead in that game, would you believe? But hopefully, you know, we're going to go out and same attitude as the last time, and we'll see how it goes. Playing with the same team as we played against Aberdeen in the league, I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest, guys. I think we're definitely missing a few players in my eyes. You know, I think Stokes shouldn't be up there on his own. I would have played Stokes and Murray up top if I was Lenny. But again, you know, if he goes that way, and if it works for us, then fair enough. It's a bit of a masterclass for him. But we'll need to wait and see, guys. This will be a hard game today. There's no getting away for that. As I said in my previous vlog about Celtic, I was very complimentary about them. Brendan Rodgers' football teams tend to be really good to watch, or tend to be really good on the eye. The same is very much said for Celtic. I think they've just got such a quality squad. From back to front, I can't pick a weakness, to be honest. And whatever team does beat them, hopefully it'll be Hibs today, but whatever team does beat them, they 1-11 are going to have the game of their lives, I think, personally. I mean, it will be a tough game today, personally speaking. I really think, we can do it. I really do think we can do it. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Hibs. That's my prediction at this point. It's going to be a 2-1 win to Hibs today. We'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to leave the vlog at this minute. Just now, guys, I'm going to obviously continue on during the course of the day. Obviously, we'll try and get some bits and pieces into the game as we go along. And then, obviously, my reaction at full time as well. But we shall see what happens, guys. Please, if you haven't done it already, I'm going to say it at the end of the video, but I'll say it again now. If you haven't done it already, please give me a big subscribe. It's MurrayMint75 on YouTube. Please, if you could give me a big subscribe, that would be amazing. You would be amazing. And please, remember, guys, one thing and one thing only. Come on, the Hibs. Come on, boys. Let's do it. Come on. Hi, guys. How you all doing today? Well, unfortunately, today's result, Hibs followed on the trend. Unfortunately, that Celtic made it 60 domestic matches without defeat. I'm going to just try and take it back a little bit, because unfortunately, I'm still a wee bit on the devastated side, to be honest. But to be honest with you guys, that scoreline flattered Celtic today, especially in the second half. First half, I could have no complaints with how the game was panning out. We were not good enough in the first half. I don't know what it was, but we were not good enough in that first half, and that gave Celtic all the options, all the encouragement they needed to get forward and to really hurt us. Ross Laidlaw today, I'm sorry, after that performance, he should never be near the Hibs first team again. That's honestly a disgraceful performance by him today. Celtic had 4 shots on target today and scored 4 goals. Now, I'm not saying, fair enough, the 4th goal, I couldn't really blame him. 3rd goal, okay, I'll give him that as well. But the 2 goals in the first half, I'm sorry, mate. Go home and fucking hang your head in shame. Hang your head in shame, because that was a disgraceful performance for you in the first half. But getting away from it, I'll focus more on the positives now. Second half was a completely different story. Hibs came out, we were right on top of Celtic, we fought. I've heard people, from what I've seen on Facebook, saying it was never a penalty. I'm sorry, if you didn't think that's a penalty, then you need to stop going to football matches. It's alright saying the guy's got the first touch of the ball. At the end of the day, the guy had the last stitch of the ball if there was a touch. At the end, I'm sorry, that's a penalty kick all day long. Stonewaller for me. And I would say the same if it was a Hibs player who got it against them. You know, it just seemed to be every time we got in touch with Celtic, they just pulled away. Celtic did what champions do. They don't allow themselves to get pegged back. Even though, you know, we scored 2 goals. I was delighted for Ollie Shaw the day getting his first goal for Hibs. Delighted for him. If anything, that showed him. That should show Neil Lennon. I should be starting. He should be starting on Tuesday against Hearts. The laddie had one job, and that was, I think, you know, to come on and try and do what we've, you know, what we didn't have. You know, what we didn't have in that first half. Stokes didn't have any other support up there. That laddie went up and provided support, and within the first 2 minutes him being on, he scores his first goal. Come on. I'm sorry, he's got to start on Tuesday. But anyway, getting away from that, and I'm going to talk about something that I've kept a lid on it quite a lot this week, because to me, it's not really what, you know, it shouldn't matter. But BT Sport, hang your heads in shame for how you covered that game. Both with the promos before the game and having your commentary team there. I'm sorry, Stephen Craigan is the most anti-Hibs commentator I've ever had the misfortune of listening to, and then you throw Chris Sutton into the mix, who was a Celtic player, and all game, certainly in the second half when Hibs were actually on top of these guys, all game it's Celtic or this, Celtic or that, Celtic or this, Celtic or that. Hibs wouldn't have been as well turning up because they weren't going to get spoken about. You could hear the disappointment in Chris Sutton's voice when Hibs got their second goal. Do you know what I mean? I'm sorry, the guy should not be allowed anywhere near Scottish football, especially where Celtic's concerned, and Stephen Craigan shouldn't be allowed near fucking a telescreen any time, because I'm sorry, the guy's a fucking arse. Pardon my French, guys, I've been trying to keep it quite calm, but I've not managed that. But that, I'm sorry, the most anti-Hibs commentary I've ever had the misfortune of hearing. And as I say, guys, you know, we're going to go into Tuesday now. I've always been quite confident that, you know, when Hearts come into Easter Road that we're going to turn around and beat them. We've had a couple of bad results the past couple of weeks, so my confidence has been knocked ever so slightly. But then on top of that, I've seen a performance in there the day, certainly in that second half, to say to me that we can actually go out and beat a lot of teams. I'm sick of saying the same cliche all the time and say we're playing well, we're no scoring. I'm sorry, Tuesday night, that's got to be the time to put these things to bed and to actually go out and do what you're meant to do, and that's fucking win football matches. We'll see what happens, guys. I am going to leave it there because I can just feel the anger building up in me again. So I'm going to leave it there at that moment, at this moment in time. All eyes to Tuesday now. All eyes to the first derby. Hopefully on Tuesday we'll put in a performance. We'll get a result as well, but we'll see what happens. Just unfortunate today that we just couldn't get over the line. Fair play to Celtic, you know, but they knew they were in a game today. They knew they were in a game, and that makes me a wee bit, you know, happier knowing that Celtic knew they were in a game. And they had to be good to beat us today, and they were good. I'll take nothing away from them, they were good. Okay, so I'll leave it there, guys. As I say, hope to see you all at Easter Road on Tuesday night. Remember, come on the Hibs. Come on the Hibs.